one of our field trips was to UNI, and we did chemistry, and we learned about fire, and also we went.
You went to the amusement park where you did
We
go-kart?
went to the amusement park,
Okay.
and we went to Palmer's go-kart place.
Anybody else? You wanted to say something?
Oh, well, we went to, first we went to UNI, we played a game called Deal or No Deal, and that was fun, and we went to play go-karting, and I ain't gonna forget the time I got hit.
Anybody want to talk about what we're going to be doing? Some of the field trips we're going to take next week.
My name is Scharron Clayton, and we're looking forward to going to UNI Cedar Falls Water Park, and
What else we're going to do that day? We're going to shadow a student, a college student, and see what it's like to be in college, right? And what did you want to say?
We went to this one restaurant. It was very fancy, and the food was good.
Tell them what did you see there?
We saw all kinds of sculptures and arts and the religion of
Paco's art?
Paco's art and different kinds of things.
Okay. You want to say something?
The field trip I'm looking forward to is the UNI's botanical garden.
Awesome. Elliot, why don't you have it?
I want to pop a question right here. Who spoke last?
Right here.
Right here. And you were saying you want to go to the UNI for a...
I'm looking forward for the field trip to the I'm looking forward to the field trip at the botanical garden.
Botanical gardens. That is really wonderful. Well, while we're continuing to, what you still want them, someone else?
No, that's
Someone
fine.
else want to answer that question? Okay. How much longer will the program run?
Well, actually, we got like a half of a week left next week. Next week is our last week.
Okay. I have to remember what Zoe, who I was telling you about. She says, Nana, you can't have dead air on the radio. That means nothing is happening. We've had some occasions where, at least two, where our station was struck by lightning and it took us off the air. So we don't like storms and stuff. And there is a tower where you got out in the back. I don't know whether you noticed it, but when I do, try to look at the top, you really can't see it because it's so tall. It's almost 100 feet tall. And so when you go out and look at that and imagine a person climbing that tower, it is the most spectacular thing, and you just wonder, aren't you afraid? And they just say, no, this is what I do. So we need that tower, and there's also a dish, and that brings in programs from other places. So, any questions back to me? No? Okay.
How many people do you have working here or volunteering here at the radio station?
I think Bears has, I'm not sure. I think there are, well, we're 11 altogether, but 8 of those are on the broadcast side,
Okay.
and the rest of us are on the administration side.
Anybody else got a question about the radio station?
Okay, have we asked the question about family yet? And how about you being on, Elliot? Have something to share? Maybe we'll
tell
make
what
him
you
a,
got. What do you do?
maybe we'll make him an on-air broadcaster.
My name is Elliot Lammer. I just completed all my classes at UNI, and I just have to do my student teaching, which I will be doing at Moshi International School in Tanzania on the east side of Africa. I'm very excited for that. And I am the reading instructor for the program. We've done one book already, and we had just started the second book this week.
What books are you reading?
Well, let's have Tavius here tell us about the first book we read. He looks pretty excited.
Well, the first book we read was called The 6th Grade Name Game. It was about these two boys named Wiley and Jeff. They was best friends, and like they would talk about everybody and make nicknames about them. And then like something happened about this girl, and then they got a fight over her. And then actually they were trying to go to a dance with her. So then they couldn't, cause she picked a different dude, so they got mad at each other.
Great. Very good.
And then what's the book you're reading now?
My name's Scharron Clayton, and the book that we're reading now is apropos of my shirts about this family that lives on this island. It's basically like a prison.
What's that island called?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Yes. I think it's one of the largest prisons. And if you ever see it, you want to live your life so you never go there. Never, ever go there. So it's kind of scary, but sometimes people make mistakes and they wind up in places like that. You guys all have something in common that I think is just spectacular, and that is you're all looking forward to college. And now everybody doesn't go to college, of course, but the ones who choose to go to college, it's good that you all are looking forward to that. And I see, you know, that you have expectations for yourself. You have certain expectations for yourself. Whether you want to reach goals is another way to put it. Do you have any goals that you're going to work on the rest of the summer? Or something you want to improve on? Anything like that? No? Here you are.
Okay, something I want to work on in the summer is playing ball. Every time I come from some program, I go home, change to my gym shorts, and play ball with my big brother.
Oh, right. That's a good one. Anybody else have a goal that they would like to reach?
This summer I want to get better at math and I want to learn how to swim.
Awesome. Learn how to swim? Wonderful. Okay.
This summer I'd like to finish Alcohol Cleans My Shirts.
All right. That sounds like a fun book. Do all of you or some of you continue to read over the summer when school is out?
Okay,
We're gonna make you a broadcaster.
Okay, well, like when I come home from the program, my mom and dad tell me if I want to get better reading practice, how I say the words and stuff. So I read an hour a day.
Oh, okay. Very good. Do any of you have siblings, brothers or sisters? You want to say anything about that? You want to have a shout out, say hi to them. Anybody who wants to, go ahead.
My name is Daniel Campbell and I'd like to say a shout out to my little brother Jaden and I love him.
All right, isn't that just too sweet? Okay, young lady? Anybody else? Oh,
Go ahead,
oh,
Griffin.
go ahead.
My name is Griffin Bender. I'd like to shout out to my little brother and my sister. Thanks for being like one of my best siblings ever.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay, I want to shout out to my baby sister, Benici, and like that's like my second to first baby sister, and I love her.
All right.
My name is Scharron Clayton, and I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, my little brothers and sisters, and my dad.
Fantastic.
My name is Cameron. I want to shout out to my brother and the rest of my family.
Okay. Right there, go ahead.
My name is Amaria, and I want to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, and my sister.
Fantastic. I think Beverly, who you met, the station manager, I'm almost sure that we're gonna replay this. So when we do, we'll let you know so you can listen. And were you aware of the fact that you're being videoed? Okay. We want to, it's wrap time. I've just been given a note. It's time to wrap this up. Any last minute that anybody wants to say?
Okay. I'm really happy to be at UNI-CUE and go to programs and stuff like this and go to field trips and stuff. It's really happy to do this.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm happy to be at UNI-CUE, and I met lots of other people I didn't never know.
Great. Go.
I'm happy I got nominated and chosen to go to the UNI-CUE.
Anybody else? You again? That's fine.
Okay, I'm happy to do this stuff, and like it's like one in a lifetime chance to get this, and before y'all pick it.
All right. All right. Well, I want you to say a quick, let's try this again. We want to thank all of you for coming, and your counselors to come with you, and we wish you the very best of luck in the future. You will be adults before you know it. Time will go so fast. But you all have your eye on the prize, and that's important. You want to succeed, and you want to have a higher education, and I'm sorry so many of you are leaving, and I hope you come back, because we need you right here in Waterloo. We need doctors and lawyers and all that stuff. Oh, they're watching. Okay. We have an audience. Ms. Rose, I'm going to ask you to have the last word. Thanks again for coming to KBBG.
I just want to thank KBBG for having us. It's been a really good experience, and the kids, I'm so proud of them for everything that they're doing, and I know that they're going to have a wonderful life in the future if they continue to stay working hard and studying. And thank you again so much. We appreciate it.
Okay, listeners, you've been listening to Community Rhythms, a special edition being broadcast from the studios of KBBG radio station. And I say that because, as you know, we are streamed, and so we're all over the world. We're people listening to us in Europe, people are listening to us in Africa, people are listening to us in many other states. So thanks for being there. And these young people, thank you tremendously.